Ever wondered what the most popular tabletop RPGs are? Well, I have. So I had a look, and these are the five most popular tabletop RPGs on the market right now. Number 1, Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition. Let's get the obvious one out of the way first. The first commercial edition of Dungeons and Dragons was released in January of 1974 and went on to inspire many of the other games on this list. An evolution of tabletop wargaming, it has since evolved into a mega franchise of its own, with video games, movies, and board game spin-offs. Now it's in its 5th edition, D&D has become the most recognized and accessible tabletop RPG in the world. Number 2, Pathfinder. Created by Paizo Publishing during the controversial 4th edition era of Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder is often seen as the go-to alternative for those seeking to scratch that high fantasy tabletop RPG itch. Known for its deep character customization and tactical combat, Pathfinder was first released in 2009 and briefly took over as the most popular tabletop RPG game. Now, in its 2nd edition, Pathfinder features a deep well of lore, countless sourcebooks and adventure paths, as well as its own host of spin off products. Number 3, Call of Cthulhu. Based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft and the expanded Lovecraft mythos, Call of Cthulhu is the most popular horror tabletop RPG in the world. Eschewing the power fantasy common in most tabletop RPGs, Call of Cthulhu focuses on investigation, mystery, and cosmic horror over combat. Featuring an intuitive D100 based system, it gives players control of investigators, average everyday people who are confronted with horrors from beyond the known universe. And if you prefer a little more action, there's also Pulp Call of Cthulhu. Number 4, Vampire the Masquerade. A role-play heavy game, Vampire the Masquerade is set in a modern gothic world where players take the role of vampires hiding among humanity. This game places a strong emphasis on political intrigue and faction politics, forcing players to balance their supernatural power with the constant struggle to maintain their humanity. While hugely popular in its own right, Vampire the Masquerade has yet to reach the heights of other games on this list, as it caters to a more niche audience and managing the complex faction mechanics requires additional work on behalf of the storyteller. Number 5, Cyberpunk Red. Set in a dark, high-tech future where mega corporations rule and society is fractured. Sound familiar? This game was written by Mike Pondsmith as a warning against rampant corporate greed and capitalist agendas. In this game, players take the role of edge runners, freelancers who operate on the edges of society, performing jobs for fixers, dodging the law, and disrupting the corporate agendas. Praised for its grounded storytelling, high emotional stakes, and unique identity, Cyberpunk Red struggles to find as wide an audience due to the setting's more adult themes, niche appeal, and very punishing combat mechanics. And that's the top 5 most popular tabletop RPGs on the market at the moment. What is your favorite tabletop RPG? Let me know in the comments.